Well, hello there. Welcome to La Palagina. This is where we're staying. This Italian stuff is kind of growing on me a little bit. Got some nice glasses, but I still have my Stetson from Texas. So just definitely want to make sure we wear that for sure. This has been a great area of Tuscany. We are just south of Florence, about an hour south of Florence. This was a great home base as well. It's a nice place. They call it an agriturismo, which is kind of like a farm to table place where you can stay in and have a room and then meet some really cool people, the farmers and whatnot. As you can see, there's olive trees and vineyards all around us. We went to Siena and we went to Florence a day. This is a good stopping off point, as I said, about an hour from pretty much anywhere you want to go in Tuscany for sure. The weather has been absolutely spectacular. It has been probably in the high 50s during at the evening time and probably mid 70s during the day, not much more than 75 degrees. We rented a car, which I would highly recommend. Pro tip: if you come out here to Tuscany, definitely get yourself a car. We rented one, and we're going to return it in Rome when we head back. That gives you the freedom that you want, and it gives you the overall thought process of, hey, I want to do this today, that tomorrow, that kind of thing. We stopped off at a really cool pizza place last night on the way back from Siena, which is about a mile or two from here, and it was really a cool little place. We sat outside. It was a locals place. It was their version of just a local town pizza joint. It was really neat to see, and we've got some pictures of that as well. Overall, this trip has been great. I would say to sum it up from a beer standpoint, obviously this is a beer channel. There wasn't a lot of beer tasting here in Italy. Lots of wine. Obviously, we're in the Chianti region of Tuscany, which that's all these grape and vineyard that you see out here. That's what you're looking as the Chianti region. The overall thought is that this region is definitely known for olive oil. Olive oil is everywhere, and I'm sure that for those of you gone to Italy, they just set it right on your table, and you just put it on pretty much anything you want to put it on. It's really, really cool to see. Going from town to town, it's not that big of a deal from a driving standpoint. Like I said, it's about an hour from town to town from here. Again, we'll put the description and the link in the video for this place here. Great, great location. I would say if you're coming over here, definitely plan on going to Siena. Florence was great, but it was really busy. I mean, if you're an art lover, just go see the galleries. You're going to really have a nice time. That's another thing, too, by the way. There's a lot of bees around here, which they haven't hurt us, stung us, or anything like that. And there's a lot of lizards that are coming up, too, which you'll see that, they love to sunbathe on these rocks. And so they really enjoy getting out there and, just like I said, sunbathing. It's kind of cool to see. The nature around here is really neat. We saw a giant pig. They call it a wild boar. Uh, 2 nights ago as we were driving back, and it was massive. This thing had to have been 300 or 400 pounds. It was so incredibly huge. So nature around here is really cool to see. Going back to Florence, we had a great time. It was really busy. We were there during the week, and it was extremely popular. People were really doing a lot of things there. Obviously, the galleries is there's the lizard right there, as you can see. That's kind of cool to see. He's kind of checking us out. He wants to be on our channel, but he's a little shy. So I'll try to coax him up here in a minute with a treat or a cracker. But with that said, so we went to Florence. We went to Siena, which was a really cute town, and then there was a few towns along the way, which we'll show you video of and pictures of, that were just these old medieval kind of walled-in cities from either the Renaissance era or the Gilded Era. It's really a neat thing to see for sure. We did take a guide in Siena. He kind of showed us around. The Duomo was definitely the highlight. That was really impressive. We'll show you some pictures inside of that. The columns are massive. I mean, they're like trees that are going up and just holding this thing up. It's really, really neat. So with all of that said, we're headed to Rome today. We'll be in Rome for a couple of nights, check things out. We're going to go try to visit a restaurant that I went to a couple of years ago and was very impressed with it. I have it luckily on my saved on my pictures, and so with the iPhone, obviously, or any device, you can go back and see where that was taken. So we're going to go try to find that and take some pictures of that as well. This, I would say, going back to the pro tip, get a car. Definitely get a car. It's not hard to drive. They drive on the right-hand side of the road if you don't know that. It's really weird when you type in a destination and it says 26 miles, 1 hour and 15 minutes. Believe that, because the roads are like this. It's just windy and windy. If you get motion sickness, probably take some Dramamine. I would recommend that. But from a motion sickness standpoint, the roads are like this, up and down, windy, windy, windy. But it's definitely worth doing for sure. The wine has been great. What's been really kind of weird about this area, though, is that we've ordered spaghetti, we've ordered pizza. They're your traditional Italian dishes, and the tomato sauce here is really not prevalent, believe it or not. I know that sounds really weird, but it's not. We've had, I had, as an example, last night I had spaghetti, and I was thinking it'd be some sort of pomodoro sauce or something like that, and it came out and there was maybe a little bit of sauce on it, but it wasn't anything like what we're accustomed to. So we're hoping to find that a little bit better in Rome as we get over there a little bit south of here. I would say check this place out. It's a great place. The bar staff has been wonderful. They have a wonderful breakfast in the morning and lots of trails around here. You can go hike or run or ride your bike or anything like that. It's a really neat place. So we'll see you in Rome. See you on the other side. Cheers.